Hello everyone, I am Eunice Lastimoso, a third-year B.Ed student at Negros Oriental State University Shatun campus. Today, I will going to discuss institutionalization in curriculum implementation. But before that, please be guided with our learning objectives. So at the end of the lesson, students will be able to define and explain the concept of institutionalization in curriculum implementation. Present a short dramatization that demonstrates the process of institutionalization in the classroom. Show a positive attitude toward the implementation of the curriculum. So these will be the learning outcomes after the discussion. So now, let us discuss what is curriculum implementation. So, curriculum implementation is a dynamic process that involves translating educational goals into actionable teaching and learning process. So curriculum implementation is a dynamic process because it is not just about following a fixed plan. Instead, it means teachers actively translate educational goals or things that students are expected to learn into real classroom activities, strategies, and learning experiences. So it is dynamic because teachers have to adjust and adapt the methods depending on students' needs, resources, and classroom situations. So now, let's move forward to institutionalization. So institutionalization, it is the process of developing or transforming rules and procedures that influence a set of human interaction. So, it is not just about creating new content, but also about establishing rules and procedures that shape how people, like teachers, students, and administrators, interact in the school system. So, it is the act of establishing something as a convention or norm in an organization or culture. So, it is the term used by Miles 1983 to refer to a process leading to the innovation at which to have become a built-in or accepted part of a school's curriculum. Now, let's move forward to curriculum. So curriculum refers to the lessons and academic content taught in a school or in specific course or program. It is a standard-based sequence of planned experiences where students practice and achieve proficiency in content and applied learning skills. So according to John Dewey, curriculum is a continuous reconstruction, moving from the learner's present experience out into that represented by the organized bodies of truth that we call studies. So, curriculum is basically what students are supposed to learn in school. So, it is not only about content, but also about how learning is sequenced and practiced. So it is standard like deep ed competencies or CHED learning outcomes. So it guides teachers on what skills learners must follow or master. Now, let us discuss the teacher's pivotal role in curriculum institutionalization. So the teachers are not just implementers. They are the critical agents of institutionalization. Through their daily actions, adaptations, and advocacy, they transform policy into practice, shaping the curriculum living from within the school. So their commitment ensures fidelity to the curriculum's intent while making it relevant for diverse learners. So teachers go beyond simply following what is written in the curriculum guide. So they bring policies to life by teaching, adapting lessons to students' needs, and promoting the curriculum to parents and the community. And commitment means teachers stay true to the goals of the curriculum or fidelity, while at the same time adjusting it to fit the needs of different students or relevance. Let's proceed to classroom application. So, classroom application directly integrating new curriculum elements into lessons. So, classroom application is the best way to institutionalize the curriculum is to actually use it in daily teaching. Next, professional development. So what is professional development? So professional development is engaging in learning and sharing best practices with peers. So teachers must continuously learn and improve so they can implement the curriculum effectively. Lastly, advocacy and feedback. So providing insights to policymakers for continuous improvements. So teachers serve as the bridge between curriculum planners and classroom reality. So those are the three important parts that teachers must do in the classroom. The classroom application, the professional development, and the advocacy and feedback. Let's move forward to the institutionalization of curriculum. So the instructional level curriculum is developed by the classroom teacher. The teacher sets the learning outcomes keeping in view his actual experience of the learners. So it is based on the practical knowledge of the learners and the locality. However, it may lack the depth and breadth. The effective teachers develop the curriculum that is also aligned to national policy and standards. Now, let's discuss the 7 factors that influence the curriculum implementation. So these are the learners, the resource materials and facilities, the teacher, the school environment, the culture and ideology, instructional supervision, and lastly, the assessment. So first, let's talk about the learners. So students are the center of curriculum implementation. Their needs, abilities, interests, and backgrounds determine how lessons should be taught. Second, the resource materials and facilities. So effective curriculum requires textbooks, technology, laboratories, and classrooms that support learning. Third, the teachers. So teachers are the main implementers. Their competence, creativity, and attitude strongly influence how the curriculum is delivered. Fourth, the school environment. So a supportive environment encourages effective learning. This includes leadership among stakeholders. Fifth, the culture and ideology. So cultural values and beliefs influence how curriculum is accepted and practiced. Six, instructional supervision. So principals and supervisors ensure the teachers follow the curriculum properly and provide guidance for improvement. Lastly, the assessment. So assessment is very important because regular tests, projects, and evaluations measure if learning outcomes achieved and if teaching strategies are effective. So those are the 7 factors that influence the curriculum implementation. So that's all. Thank you. I hope you understand.